Okay, so here's what's going on, guys. Ryan Mann was just here. He's a former owner of the boat, as I mentioned before, and left me off with the blocks. Brand new blocks are used, but awesomely excellent quality blocks to replace both the ones on the masthead for both the main and the jib. Also, he left me with a FID set to be able to go ahead and do the splice for the halyards. And I had just made a trip down to West Marine here, local, and found out that all their New England rope stay set rope is on sale for 25% off. So anyway, by the time we get done, this is all going to end up cost me way less than I thought it was going to cost. The beauty of it is, I'm going to go right down there now. They're out a 1/4 inch. I'll go ahead and take the 5/16 because that's even better. It's a little heavier, a little nicer to handle. So I'm going to go down and buy two 70-foot 5/16 lines, different colors, one for the main, one for the jib, and we'll pick that up and get back and kind of show you what we got, and we'll kind of go from there. Probably we'll do most of the actual work tomorrow, except for maybe when it comes to the making the eyes and so forth. Wait a minute, he didn't. Anyway, we'll work on that. So we'll get back to you in a few minutes after we get back from West Marine. All right, so here we are, project completed. Well, not completed, but well on the way. That's my old original main sheet. I hate it. It is extremely worn. You see it tied together down there. When I did that just for measuring, it had frayed completely apart, and I went ahead and cut it off. So, I mean, it's extremely old, sun rotted. So anyway, that's off the boat, out of the main sheet blocks, and we got brand new line here. This is brand new 3/8 double braid, really nice stuff. And then over here, this is your main halyard, originally rope to wire. The wire was beginning to come right through the rope, as in unfraying inside the rope. So it was a good thing we're getting rid of it. And then here's brand new halyard line for the main. And then over here, it was the jib sheet, jib halyard, again, rope to wire, and here's brand new halyard for the jib. So, guys, little girl's getting an upgrade, and long overdue. I'll tell you what, that main sheet, the old original one, looks like somebody put it in a bucket and peed on it. Sorry, don't mean to be gross, but from the moment I saw it for the boat, I said that that's coming off. Disgusting. So, anyway, brand new line, all on sale for 25% off up at West Marine. Definitely worth the time and the investment. Well, guys, after a long, hard-fought effort with this pen made into a rope FID, I actually managed to get this done. It ain't perfect, but I'll tell you what, it ain't bad. And I've only got to do 3 more of these. Oh, it looks like garbage, but hey, I actually did it, and I followed this instruction. It's eye splice and double braid polyester rope. And this is with my brand new line. I had them cut off a couple extra feet for me so I could go ahead and run run through a couple of test runs. And you know what? I'm not displeased with that. Again, it ain't perfect, but here's the deal. Once you look at that FID, that nice, slim, smooth FID that he used for that line, I used a pen that I cut off and shaped, and this is way thicker than this is. Way thicker. And forget it. I mean, the problem with this is you're bucking through the inside of the braid with way too much fatness. It's just awkward as all get out. Tomorrow morning, I'm heading back up to West Marine, and I'm going to pick up a couple of FIDs. And that way I can go ahead and, do this properly, because I've got some more work to do. This is going on the end of my jib line. This is a brand new bronze snap clip, and this is going on the end of here. Stop it. You're done. We're all done with this. Yeah, just stop. There we go. All done. Okay, shut this down. But this is going to go on the inside, and actually, this little eye that I did is just about perfect. That's all I would need. That going right through there, you know, and anyway, but tomorrow, this line over here, go okay, this line over here is going to get that snap clip put on the end of it with a proper fid and a whole lot more patience, and using the same exact video instruction. I'm not gonna mess around with trying to do it without, because I'm a brand new novice on this. I've done triple braid stuff before and done eyes and loops and stuff for dock lines. That's a whole different ball game. This is pretty tricky stuff, but I did it. happy. I'm just really proud of that. So tomorrow, that's my next little process. One of the several that I've got to do to try to get this new rigging in place on my 26-foot mast. Well, good news, guys. I just came out here to the mast to take a look at these. I don't know what you call them. Latches that go onto the sails, and these will come completely off. I'll have to cut that probably. Come completely off, and I'll just use them with my brand new halyards. Awesome. That's going to save me some bucks. I don't even need the ones that Ryan was going to give me. So anyway, that is good news. I'm going to get out here after lunch and get going on this. Take all these old rope to wire halyards off, and begin working on preparing my new halyards with the ends for, you know, that came off the originals. Very, very cool. Very cool. Well, finally got enough stuff cleared up in the day to where I can get out here and get working on the mast, and here I am. First thing I'm gonna do is get that other D shackle off of here, the one for the main. I already got the one for the jib off. It was really, really simple. It just came right off. This other one, the for the main, which has to be a deeper D. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of prying and stuff on the old original wiring. What do you call it? The rope halyard, the wire part of the rope, in order to get it off. So I'm gonna get messing with that first, get that done, and then we're gonna start pulling the old, all the old rigging off. And for now, it's gonna stay off, and then we'll get to putting the new stuff on a little bit later. So let me get going on this D shackle. Well, it wasn't easy, but I got it. I ended up having to just torque this thing big time with a vice grips, and twist it until finally it started opening up a little bit, and then I was able to just drive this on through. So anyway, there it is. That's the D shackle for my main sail, and we're ready to go. We'll go ahead and use those two, the one for the jib, the one for the main, and those will be old but brand new and part of the original to go for the new halyards, and that's so cool. So all right, good to go on that one. Okay, now comes the fun part. We're going to start stripping these old halyards right off the boat. Well, excuse me, off the mast. So just have to goodbye to old rope to wire halyards. They went out a long time ago, the popularity for them. And I'm just chomping at the bit to get new stuff on here. That one. Another nasty thing about these halyards is that, and these have some, these have little wire barbs on them that have let go over the years. I'll tell you what, you run your hand along that and you catch one of those wire barbs, nasty stuff to get your hand onto. There's one right there. Anyway, Gotta get these completely off this mast. This block is also getting replaced, by the way. This is not gonna, I got new, or actually used, but really good quality Harkin blocks that are gonna go on this boat. That does that, that one's gone. So, okay, let me go back and pick up my jib. Where'd that one go? That's that one. I'm missing my other one. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right there. Jib, and yeah, ready to start mounting new hardware and getting the old rope part off. We're good to go. All right, I'm gonna shut this down for the moment because I want to go ahead and get these other blocks out here and start setting that up. Okay, we're back from the errands I had to do with my mom, and time to get these off the ends of the stays. These are the brand new, all stainless steel turnbuckles I bought just for the launch. You know, just to get, because some of the old turnbuckles were just too far gone. The old original are bronze, all bronze, and some of them had been really badly torqued. And so I just went ahead and just did away with those. Well, I've still got them, but there's no point in this using them. And I got a really good price. I think it's called rigging.com. I can't remember. It did just really good stuff. And so anyway, I got, okay, this one. I think that's the forestay. Doesn't matter. And my brother gave me these awesome cotter rings, which is so handy. I'll do these any day over the cotter pins. Hang on, Randy. There we go. Okay, that's done. Next. Anyway, you don't need to watch me doing all this, I guess, but I'll tell you what. These worked out very well. And the old turnbuckles, the old bronze ones, they work great. I mean, I just got them all cleaned up. There's a whole episode on that of refurbishing the old bronze turnbuckles and getting those things, but they work fantastic out on the shrouds. So anyway, speaking of which, there we go. Yeah, I'm from now on, I think I'm going to try to use cotter rings instead of cotter pins, even though I bought a whole bunch of stainless steel cotter pins. And so that I'm going to have to drive out of there. This is one of the ones that the pin, the clevis pin, is actually too big, and man, I had to drive it in there. That's not going to be easy. I'm going to finish out. All right, let me get the others done, and we'll finish up showing all of them. Just they're off, and that's all that matters. Well, guys, after a long, hard-fought effort with this pen made into a rope fid, I actually managed to get this done. It ain't perfect, but I'll tell you what, it ain't bad. And I've only got to do 3 more of these. Oh, it looks like garbage, you know, but hey, I actually did it, and I followed this instruction. It's I-splice and double braid polyester rope. And this is with my brand new line. I had them cut off a couple extra feet for me so I could go ahead and run the, run through a couple of test runs. And you know what? I'm not displeased with that. Again, it ain't perfect, but here's the deal. I want you to look at that fid, that nice, slim, smooth fid that he used for that line. I used a pen that I cut off and shaped, and this is way, way thicker than this is. Way thicker. And forget it. I mean, the problem with this is you're bucking through the inside of the braid with way too much fatness. It's just awkward as all get out. Tomorrow morning, I'm heading back up to West Marine, and I'm going to pick up a couple of fids. And that way I can go ahead and, do this properly, because I've got some more work to do. This is going on the end of my jib line. This is a brand new bronze snap clip, and this is going on the end of here. Stop it. You're done. We're all done with this. Yeah, just stop. There we go. All done. Okay, shut this down. But this is going to go on the inside, and actually, this little eye that I did is just about perfect. That's all I would need. That going right through there, you know, and anyway, but tomorrow, this line over here, good, okay, this line over here is going to get that snap clip put on the end of it with a proper fid and a whole lot more patience, and using the same exact video instruction. I'm not gonna mess around with trying to do it without, because I'm a brand new novice on this. I've done triple braid stuff before and done eyes and loops and stuff for dock lines. That's a whole different ball game. This is pretty tricky stuff, but I did it. happy. I'm just really proud of that. So tomorrow, that's my next little process. One of the several that I've got to do to try to get this new rigging in place on my 26-foot mast. Well, guys, I wasn't going to show any kind of a video doing this because I'm a bare novice, okay? But I'm following the instruction on this awesome video, and the last one I did came out pretty good. So anyway, I'm right now in the process of tapering the cover and everything. But I would just tell you, let me see if I can get it to come up here. The name of it on YouTube. I-splice and double braid polyester rope. I-splice and double braid polyester rope. Really, really good. There's no words. It's just all, you have to watch it, stop it, do what they should do, and then keep watching it. And I'll tell you what, it works for me anyway. So give it a shot. But anyway, I'm just letting you know, I'm in the process right now of tapering this cover that I've just drawn back through the core with my fid. I just went out and bought new fids, my own fids last night. This is for 5/16 inch rope right now. And so anyway, okay, I'll show you how it came out when I get done. For right now, I just want to concentrate, watch the video, do it, watch the video, do it, so forth. So give it a shot. I think you'll be successful. Okay, so I switched over. This is the video I've been following. It's just a little different version than the other one I mentioned, but this is really good, and there's no words. It's just all follow the instructions. Just watch it, stop it, do it over and over. Well, anyway, I've already got this my eye ready to go. I will go ahead and show this because I think it's kind of cool. And let me show you how far I've gotten so far. Okay, this is everything so far. What I've done right over here, is attach this to a door handle, a little door pull, and I'm about to go ahead and what they call milk the braid here, and it will just follow all the way up, and just watch what happens. It's so cool. I'm hoping this is going to show. Let's see if I can get this going. I'm going to have to start down here and work my way back, but I am right in line here. So hang on. Here we go. Just pulling, 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 pulling. I don't think this is showing enough. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. I don't know if you can see that. That is just about perfect. I don't believe it. I finally got it. I finally figured out how to do this successfully each time. Now all I got to do is cut off this tail. What I do with mine, I blend it, kind of taper it, so that when it sucks into the inside of the core, you know, the core sucks to the inside of the rope, this kind of blends out right through here. So anyway, yeah, that's after a lot of milking, pulling, yeah, but that's pretty much where I want it, right there. Just a little bit more. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, and put my shackle, and this is for my jib halyard. So we're good to go. One more thing, after you cut off the tail, take your fid, put it right through here and pull. Actually, that's hard to do here because I want to be able to maintain. There you go, beautiful. And what it does, it elongates that just a little bit, but then when you pull on it, everything tightens right up. You get this perfect little eye. It sucks the tail of that, what's left of the tail of that, right inside, and you got yourself a pretty decent little eye for your shackle to go through for your halyard. So anyway, excellent, excellent. Now I just got to do for the main sheet, and by this time I've gotten good enough at this where I think I can pretty much do the 3/8 line. This is all 5/16 I'm doing here for the halyards. So good stuff, guys. My main and jib halyards are completely done. Nice eyes on each of them for their shackles, and these are going to stay right here on the Cape and not go on the boat, not go on the mast until springtime. But in the meantime, they're done. My only and last job for this trip is going to be to go ahead and get that main sheet done tonight. And after finally getting the handle on how to do these eyes, I think I'm going to probably not have a whole lot of hassle with doing the 3/8 inch eye for the main sheet. So let's go on in the other room and we'll get everything set up and show you what we're doing. Well, in the first place, it's all about fids. This past time when I was using the 5/16 fid for the line, the smaller line to run for our halyards, this time we're using a 3/8 inch fid for the big heavy 3/8 inch line that we're going to be using for the main sheet. And it's going to attach right here. The blessing of all these is set up so that you don't have to actually do it around where it's going. This is where the eye goes, right here at the top of your sheet block. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology. I think I am, but there's an eye that goes right here, And this is part of what it goes up to the boom. I'm not going to get into the details of it. And there's your chocks down there. So anyway, not chocks. What am I saying? Jam cleat at the bottom of your main sheet blocks. So anyway, but that's where everything's going to go around right there. So the eye can be a little bit bigger, but not much, than what I did for the halyards. And like I said, the beauty of it is when I get ready to put it on, all you do is do that little ring clip right there, take it off, put this through, this through the eye, put it back on. We're good to go. The main sheet will be all set up. So, all right, so get to work, and we're going to be using. Where is it? Yep, right. Going to be using this stuff right here. And this is 3/8, much heavier than the 5/16 stuff. And like I said, this is not as difficult as it seems once you've followed this a few times and you get the pattern down right of how you're supposed to handle this double braid line. So I'm going to get going on this. I'm not sure if I'm going to show you how I do it, because like I keep saying, just go online on the YouTube, and there's several really good videos that show you how to do it. And you can watch this if you want, but like I said, my thing is I learned by watching it, shutting it off, doing it, watching it, shutting it off, doing it. And really good way to learn. And that way you can look at the screen, look at what you got, and see if everything matches up, and good to go. All right, I'm going to get everything set up and get started on this. Well, guys, I didn't show the rest of the process, but there it is. It's a very nice eye for my main sheet, all done up very nicely. And it's just going to go around that little baby right there, and I'll show it in just a minute after we get it into the main sheet blocks. But yeah, came out really nice. I finally, after many tries, have learned how to do these and do a decent eye. And yeah, I'm really happy about it. It was worth the investment. I spent say about by the time you get done paying Massachusetts tax, $10 each for these. Where is it right here? For my fids. I did a 5/16 and a 3/8, and worked like a charm. So I highly recommend learning how to do spliced eyes on a double braid line. If you can be patient, you learn how to do it, they can come out really nice. Well, guys, our Thanksgiving trip is coming to an end. We're just going to be heading out tomorrow morning, Friday morning, heading back from Vermont. Just been an unusual trip. I haven't even gone aboard Little Girl. I have not bothered to unwrap her because she were rain, except for one glorious day, and that day we did some other stuff. Worked on the mast all day. So anyway, this has been all about getting new running rigging for a Little Girl. I spent a lot of time going back and forth, pricing out stuff, and then when New England Rope Company out in New Bedford put a sale on of 25% off, man, I immediately jumped on it and went and bought a total of $140 worth of new halyard material for the main and the jib, and then $56 worth of brand new line for my main sheet, and in the process also bought 2 new fids, one for 5/16 rope, which works for the halyards, and one for 3/8 rope, which works for the main sheet. And promptly started learning and making mistakes and making more mistakes until finally I got the hang of it and learned how to do spliced eyes. And so anyway, really happy with it. Guys, this has been an unusual trip. It's been about a lot of family, a lot of Thanksgiving, that kind of stuff. But I'll tell you, I consider this has been a hugely successful trip, because when we get ready to put Little Girl back in the water, she's going to have all brand new running rigging. And I'm just happy as a clam about that. So let me show you the work, I mean, I've got to have a lot of pictures on here and everything, and some talk about demo discussion. But I'm just wanting to use this as a wrap up and show you the last, bit of everything is put together. And yeah, been a great trip. So thank you for stopping by Restoring Little Girl, and hope you come again. And we'll have some new stuff coming out. So let me turn this around. I'm gonna show you the work that I've done, and then we're gonna put this thing to bed. Okay, on the right in the rear is the main sheet with its shackle. On the left is the jib sheet with a shackle, and then down at the bottom is the main. Excuse me, did I say sheet? The main halyard in the red. The jib halyard in the blue. Okay. And then the main sheet, thank you very much, main sheet connected to the sheet block down there on the bottom. And all with eyes that I did, and they all came out just really, really good, I think. I'm kind of proud of them. And boy, I'm glad I learned this. One of the things that my brother's coming over tomorrow morning before we leave, and I'm going to offer to do all his eyes for him. If he wants to replace his running rigging, this is the time to do it. That sale is going on for quite a while. I think it's going on into December. And if he wants to buy his line, I would be happy as a clam to do all the eyes for him for his halyards and his sheets. So I know he's planning to replace the sheet, so I'll probably end up doing that. All right, guys, listen, thank you again for stopping by Restoring Little Girl, and we'll catch you on the next go-around. It'll be, by the way, we will finally get aboard Little Girl next time. This time we didn't, and but it's been still a great trip. We got a lot accomplished. So thanks for coming by.